this is Ben from Implements Direct. Today we're showing you the Sierra PTO log splitter. We actually do two versions of this. This is the one with its PTO powered pump and tank. It's got a really big work table on it, 1200 wide, made out of 10mm thick steel with 10mm thick gussets and an RHS frame underneath. This is the two-stage hydraulic pump, the hydraulic oil tank with the filter and the clear pickup hose so you can see the oil level and quality of the oil. It's also got the filler cap there. That's the log stripper that will take any stuck pieces of wood off the wedge when you return the ram. You can see the levers there. It's a twin lever system. You've got to pull both levers with both hands so you can't chop your hand off. It's got a division between the two which does unbolt. The hydraulic system also has an auto return function. This is the guide for the splitting wedge. It's got a grease nipple on it so you can lubricate it. Going down to the PTO setup, 3-point linkage in category 1 and 2. So PTO shield there and the spline sticks out. It comes with a PTO shaft. That's the gearbox and the two-stage hydraulic pump, which puts out around about 80 litres per minute. It gives it a pretty fast cycle time. This shows the oil filler for the tank, and you can also see the sight glass for the gearbox that steps up the PTO speed for the oil pump. Base of it are fork slots so you can pick it up with a forklift as well. It's got a operator's manual canister. It's got an operator's manual in it, and those mesh guards just prevent anybody from reaching in or any logs falling off and hitting your tractor when it's in operation. There's also a lifting eye on the top so you can lift it up with a digger or a loader or something if you need to move it around. It's also got the fork slots built into the base. Right, so this is showing it cutting some old wattle tree. You can see it's a pretty knotty piece of stuff. Need both hands on the levers to make it go down, and then flick it up and it automatically returns. The levers release as soon as it gets to the top of the stroke. So you can see the advantage of this big work table. You can stack up some more rings to split, and the main thing is that the piece of split wood doesn't fall on the ground once it's cut, so you can maneuver it around to split it again and break it up smaller. This is a good natural height to work from. You're not bending over, you're standing up in front of the splitter, you've got the handles right in front of you, and yeah, it's just a really good design. It works very well. You can see there's a mesh guard there to stop anything coming back hitting your tractor or anybody interfering, putting their hands near the cutting wedge while it's working. So you can see it's splitting some pine here. Pretty much just went guillotine straight through that knot, and you can see that the ram didn't even slow down. Now this is a two-stage pump on this, so it's got a high speed, low pressure side, which is what it's doing now, and then when the load really comes on, it'll go into a high pressure, low speed, which gives it a higher tonnage and a slower speed to get through anything really tough. But for most of what we've split in this video, it's never slowed down. It's just stayed in that high speed. So you can see how easy it is. Now this is on a Kubota BX 2680, which is 26 horsepower, a little compact tractor. If we had the other model of the splitter on there, the one that plugs into the tractor without the PTO pump, it would be very slow travel speed on a tractor this small. So that's really where this machine comes into its own.